Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. And no return here. This is a touchback.
Let's go. Ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 at his pass the 40-yard line.
Ready.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
Watch out.
To throw is Love. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Let's go now.
At the 49-yard line.
Ready. 38.
The man in motion is Watson.
Hut.
On first down, it's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Picked off by Jason Pitta. And the Giants are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Well, that's certainly not what we were expecting to see, especially from a quarterback of this caliber. Opening drive turnover. And let's hope for their sake, Mike, this is not a sign of things to come the rest of the day.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scattergood. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Giant first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard
Let's go
line.
now. 19, go.
They'll go again with Scattergood. Heelage forward for maybe a yard. Javon Bullard, there on the tackle.
33-yard line.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
On 2nd down, Dart. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready up.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try to run for it with Scattergood. And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. First down picked up. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18.
18-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In motion, it's Golden. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. You've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down. So you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Ready up. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Escaping to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
97.
Here's Jacobs. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving. From the gun, it's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Now Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. He'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
22 deal. Snap. Red.
A 2nd down throw for Love. On throw, but it's reeled in. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he will go all the way. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
His kick is good.
Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboot. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the
We
play.
are through
2nd
one.
and 10.
7-0 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Shotgun. It's Dart. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
19 Lions, Buffalo.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Defensive play by Micah Parsons.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Dart. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And he is out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14.
Give him 14 on that one. First down, Giants.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To the air again goes Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. They'll work from the 36 on second and 6.
19 times.
Dart gonna throw it again. Got his man at the 6. And he'll take this one in. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. And the operation looks to be fouled up there. This ball pushed wide to the right. It's no good.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Set. Hut.
On the bootleg, it's Love. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
Set. Hut. Ready.
This is an RPO, and quickly they'll hit Allen. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big gainer for Green Bay. 41 yards.
A 41-yard gain. First down.
That's caught at Savion Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another. Packers first down.
Ready.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Flushed to his left. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's another.
Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
First and goal. Green Bay.
Come on. Hut.
Jacob. Will score. Touchdown. Packers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 70 Timberwolves.
A quick throw, the RPO is complete, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Here's Dart on first and 10. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt and will move this ball way down into the red zone inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
70 Lions.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field. I really like this defensive play call. Knowing the offense is backed up on their own territory, take the fight to them. You know their first order of business is they're just trying to get some breathing room. Don't give it to them. You go attack. It's exactly what they were able to do, and that hit is what ultimately led to that incompletion.
Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. Third down coming up.
Yards to go.
Here we go. Red, cycle. 33, yellow. Ready?
Throwing is Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds. Well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Blue striker. Set, hot.
On fourth down, Love escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Here now, second down and goal.
Go. Ready.
Scatterboo trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Short of the goal line. No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
Street, go.
They'll go. It's Scatterboo.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line.
That's good for a Packers first down.
On first and 10, here's Love. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And he's taken down up past the 35. So first and 10 here now at the 38.
Packers first down.
Love. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. It's second down.
Here, hey, go Fury. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. By the former Saint, Wilson Adiba. And the Giants have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Steady.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Dart will hold on to it himself, trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Brings up second.
A play fake, now Dart. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Darius Slayton, touchdown, New York.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got them, and we are tied.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The return team going to let that one go. They'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Blaster, 6. Let's go. Yellow, press, yellow. 6, mega. 10.
Love to throw it on first down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Hawk 70, 18, Raptor 18, Dragon 60.
On first and 10, here is Dart. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Mustang 19. 19 Lion. Hut, hut.
On first down, Dart. That is pulled in at the 5.
doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds. They're going to play from behind.
We've got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
That's good. Packers first down.
On 1st down, it's Love. The open man is Allen. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
10 cycles.
First down. A gain of 18.
From the gun, it's Love.
First down.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They face 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Scatterboot. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. 1st and 10.
First down. Let's go now. First and 10.
They'll run out of the gun with Scatterboot. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Set. Come back. 18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 19.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Flush to his right. The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, usually the spot that tells us hold. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This one from 54 yards out. Sanders' kick is good. And the Giants can extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Ready. Here we go. Ready.
To throw is Love. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Set. Ready. 60 red. 60 red.
And motion, it's Golden. Second down throw for Love. On the run to the right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
And this is one of the downfalls to man coverage, Mike. Anytime the defender's eyes are so locked in on their responsibility, there's not a lot of guys with eyes on the quarterback. In this case, he escapes the pocket, becomes a runner, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's Love to throw. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinnock.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point, you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
Out of a shotgun, it's Dart. He'll get that out to Scalaboo. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. On the ground, it's Scalaboo. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
On third down, here is Dart. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that gets him a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Here's Dart on first and 10. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 7. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 7. We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
So much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
Dart. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Davante Adams. Touchdown, New York. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one taken at the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Flag of 33. Yellow.
On play action, Love. That one on target to Watson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
27 yards. Let's go. First down.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. It's Love. Right back to Golden. He's got it again. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
That is brought in at the 10. Huff running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Love. He's got his big tight end. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. Love will lead the offense. Looking to go for 2 here. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Riggs. Riggs.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
60 back. 60 bicep. Panther 11. Take over.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He has Hyatt complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Giants first down.
On McGinn, Scatterboo. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Room to run inside the 40. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and trying to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter. And they're able to pop off a big run.
Okay, ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is Dart. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And he's bottled up after a gain gain of a yard. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. He'll get this out to the left flat. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Cut my team. Cut. Cut. 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Cut.
They'll go, and here's Dart. That is hard. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike?
And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Ready.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Set. Claude Ray. 33. Set.
Back to throw is Love. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
And the Packers, 1st down.
Ready.
Love. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Set. Ready. 52 book drill green. Set.
Now Love. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Olsen and Evo does good coverage. Gets his hand in there to knock it away.
10 cycles. Black, 10 black. Edo blue. Cut.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Red cycle. Here we go. Set.
They'll go for it. Love. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st down, Dart. Flush to his right. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Micah Parsons.
So often it just comes down to decision-making, and while you understand there's going to be ups and downs and ebbs and flows anytime you're dealing with a young rookie quarterback, the reality is he wants to play well here.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
The 1st down pass. Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
10, here is Dart. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong, neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Love to throw it on first down. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Jason Pinnock. And the Giants will take over here just past the 30.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue 32.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding...
Nowhere to go! He's going to be taken down! Max Crosby! He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
Zombie.